guys? It's Hyperbolic Workouts, and today we'll be doing the basic instructionals for fundamental boxing and showing different defenses. So throughout the workout programs that are at a higher pace and a higher altitude, this will give you the fundamental techniques so that you'll know what you're doing in the future with the other videos. This video will be slower, and this is how you're learning the techniques. If you already are a master of this stuff, then you can switch to the actual workouts. This is the instructional for the beginners. Let's get it together, guys. The first thing we're gonna do together is the jab. The jab is such an important punch, and it's so vital in so many different workouts. Remember, chin tuck, left arm straight out. Your feet are shoulder width apart from each other. You're gonna go from a guard to a position like this. Now let's do it together. On the count of 3, we're gonna do 10 jabs in a row together, just like this, lightly, so you get it. Your right arm is guarding. Your left arm is shooting out flat, straight. You keep your chin tucked so you don't get hit. You don't get hit on the side, you protect it, and you're in position. So now let's do 10 of them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, guys. Remember, the jab, chin down, left arm straight out. You want to make sure there's not a lot of area in between you like this so you can get hit. You want to be on your side, you want to be in position. That's the jab. It's also known as the 1. So when I say 1, I'm also referring to jab. The second punch is known as the 2, or the cross. Now the cross is a vital move in boxing. It's also a sleeper shot. It's the second fundamental punch. The jab is the most important, but the 2 is a very beautiful power shot. Now with the 2, you turn your hip. So with the 2, you're in your guard position. You're gonna turn your hip, your back foot. This is why it's important to be light on your feet and to be able to move with the balls of your feet. So you're gonna turn your back foot, moving on the ball of your foot and spin, making a rotative motion. You keep your shoulder in line. You keep your shoulder in line. That way when you do it, you're covered and you're protected. Your left arm should still be guarding your face. You always want to go and reset to guard after any move. No matter what move you do, you want to reset to guard. Look at my feet. Look how they make slight little steps. My feet are making slight little steps when I make the turn. And that's what adds the power and the rotation. That's what keeps your feet aligned, and that's what keeps your whole body centered. That way you don't fall over after you do a move. Because if you're out of line, you might fall over. So you don't want to overdo it. Just do enough. Keep your head tucked and stay in form. Let's do 10 together, guys. This is a cross, also known as the straight punch, also known as the 2. Let's do 10 of them. 1, 2, keep your guard up. 3, 4, stay in position. 5, your left leg in front. 6, your right back foot behind. 7, make sure you turn the back foot. 8, 9, 10. Okay, great job, guys. Those crosses are looking great. Practice those on your own, and also we'll be doing them together in my other workout program videos. That 2 is looking great. So now the next punch, which is a vital, fundamental punch of boxing, is the hook. Now this hook, also known as the 3, is a beautiful shot, also a very strong punch. Now how it works is your front foot turns on the ball of your foot. Your left arm is now protecting you from getting hit by it being up, but also it delivers a hit. Just like this, guys. Now, we're gonna practice this a few times, but know it's in a turning motion in your hips. It might not seem easy at first, but you're gonna turn your hips, just like this, and go back to guard. We're gonna do it slowly, so we learn it together. And switch your left arm first. You wanna just be in position to move on the back of your foot. Your right arm is covering you the whole time. So you're gonna be here, here. Make sure you keep your guard up. That's so vital. And that's what I don't want you to forget, because defense is more important than offense. I want you to be able to protect yourselves. And so you gotta keep your guard up. So now remember, let's do 10 together, guys, if you weren't doing it before. But you should be doing it together with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, guard. 7, make sure you turn your foot, turn your hip. You're gonna turn your hip. Be like a spinning top, little rotation. Rotation, guard, rotation. And depending on how far you rotate, that determines the power of your hook. You can do a quick hook, or you can also do a hook where you turn. The most powerful hooks, you sit into it and you unleash from it. But at the beginning, this is where we're gonna get in that turning motion, get in that turning motion. And the same thing works for the hook in the opposite direction. The hook in the opposite direction is the same. You're gonna turn the ball of your foot. You're gonna turn the back foot on the ball of your foot, and the front foot is now a stabilizer. And it steps in the direction that you wanna hook. So if you're gonna hook lift like this, your feet are gonna be sliding on the balls of their feet, just slightly, not too much. And if you do it right, you're gonna do like that. So now guys, just slowly do hooks from both directions. So the left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook. Notice how as soon as I fire the hook, the moment I fire the hook, and I'm coming back with the other hook, I'm immediately guarding myself back up. I don't want to stay open too long because this is an opening. So you don't want to leave an opening too long. You go hook, right back, hook, right back. Okay, now let's do 10 real quick. Both ways, so 20 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, guys. Those hooks are looking efficient. Remember, it's drilling that makes your moves become more efficient. You start to skim away the unneeded extra movement, the unneeded extra step. Too much is never good. You want just enough, not too little, not too much, just enough. So now we got 3 fundamental punches out the way. Let's just go over them real quick. The jab, such a powerful punch. The cross, a great punch. And the hook, which can go either way, and is also a great punch. Okay guys, the next punch is known as the uppercut. Now the uppercut is a very scary move if you don't see it coming. Some people flow it loosely. They learn how to mix it in. They got power uppercuts. They got slip uppercut, fast uppercuts. There's many ways to drill and practice an uppercut. But what you need to understand is how the fundamental uppercut works. So you want to do a slight bend and let the back foot push off. So slight bend, push off. So if an opponent is coming at you, you might want to slip, attack. Or if you're just working it out, it's like a rotation. And when I do the uppercut this way, rotation. A little mini circular rotation. I go for my chin. So you don't want to leave it too far out where now your jaw is open. Your head is getting caught. You don't want to sloppy like that. You can't have it too sloppy. We gotta get it skilled. We gotta look good when we do it. It's refinement. So the key is to make sure the circles are small. The time between the attack and the time where you could get attacked has to be very minute, very miniature, so you can knock the uppercuts in. And then you go right back to your guard. When you uppercut, you want to go back to your guard. You don't want to leave it out here too long. That's how you get hit. You don't want that. You want to get it in like that, back, sweep, like they don't even notice. Okay? And then you mix it in. This is future stuff, but jab, jab, uppercut. You know, jab, uppercut, right. That's future stuff. But first, let's drill the uppercut for 10 times. You guys got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, my foot is shooting off. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's important for all the punches that the balls of your feet go up. That there's lift. There's lift. There has to be lift in your moves, or else they'll be stale. There won't be any power. You're just shooting arm shots. What do you want to do like that? No. You gotta make sure you move together. You gotta make sure your feet and your arms align. Now let's do the other way they practice uppercuts for drills, which is the non-stop, little quick light one. Put no power. This isn't more about your guard. This is a non-stop, just so your arms can get used to the circular rotation. Your body moves in circles. Hip turns in circles. There's pivots in circles. Everything is in rotation, and that's how it stays aligned. That's even how your blood and your body circulates. Everything works in a circulatory system rotation. So now, For uppercuts, let's do 20 of them together, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, guys. That is the fundamental uppercut. And that's the 4 fundamental punches of boxing. Next, we'll be doing defensive moves. So first, I'll reiterate again. You want to keep your guard up. Now, we'll begin to explain the different defensive positions that are helpful for you. Okay, guys, the next punch is known as the uppercut. Now, the uppercut is a very scary move if you don't see it coming. Some people flow it loosely. They learn how to mix it in. They got power uppercuts. They got slip uppercut, fast uppercuts. There's many ways to drill and practice an uppercut. But what you need to understand is how the fundamental uppercut works. So you want to do a slight bend and let the back foot push off. So slight bend, push off. So if an opponent is coming at you, you might want to slip, attack. Or if you're just working it out, it's like a rotation. And when I do the uppercut this way, rotation. A little mini circular rotation. I go for my chin. So you don't want to leave it too far out where now your jaw is open. Your head is getting caught. You don't want to slop it like that. You can't have it too sloppy. We gotta get it skilled. We gotta look good when we do it. It's refinement. So the key is to make sure the circles are small. The time between the attack and the time where you could get attacked has to be very minute, very miniature, so you can knock the uppercuts in. And then you go right back to your guard. When you uppercut, you want to go back to your guard. You don't want to leave it out here too long. That's how you get hit. You don't want that. You want to get it in like that, back. See? Like they don't even notice. Okay? And then you mix it in. This is future stuff, but jab, jab, uppercut. You know, jab, uppercut, right. That's future stuff. But first, let's drill the uppercut for 10 times. You guys got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, my foot is shooting off. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's important for all the punches that the balls of your feet go up. That there's lift. There's lift. There has to be lift in your moves, or else they'll be stale. There won't be any power. You're just shooting arm shots. What are you gonna do like that? No. You gotta make sure you move together. You gotta make sure your feet and your arms align. Now let's do the other way they practice uppercuts for drills, which is the non-stop, little quick, light one. Put no power. This isn't more about your guard. This is a non-stop, just so your arms can get used to the circular rotation. Your body moves in circles. Hip turns in circles. There's pivots in circles. Everything is in rotation, and that's how it stays aligned. That's even how your blood and your body circulates. Everything works in a circulatory system rotation. So now, for uppercuts, let's do 20 of them together, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, guys. That is the fundamental uppercut. And that's the 4 fundamental punches of boxing. Next, we'll be doing defensive moves. So first, I'll reiterate again. You guys are doing great. I'm really proud of you. Make sure you practice those 4 fundamental punches on your own as well. That way you can get sharp on your own. This is your skill. Not only is it my skill, it's your skill too that you're developing. You're doing great with it. Now we're gonna go over defensive fundamental positions. This is vital as well. You're gonna keep your guard up, your left. So listen, at the beginning, you're standing here. Now there's a battle about to begin. You immediately get into position. If you're a southpaw, which means that you're left-handed, you're gonna put your right leg first. And you'll do the same exact thing as other people, but you're gonna do it from the opposite side. But for most people, if you're right-handed, you're gonna go into orthodox position. So you start from here. If we was to go from very beginning, you go from here, bang, in position. All I did was jump on my side, my back foot is aligned, my front foot is aligned at you. My guard is up and I'm ready in defense. Because I don't know what's coming at me yet. And I might fire all jabs, but I gotta first be in position. Being in your fighting form is the first step. Before any other step, Being in your fighting form is the first step. So now we're in our fighting form position. My chin is tucked. I'm on my side. My arms are up. I got defense. If someone tries to get my body, I can easily guard. So now defensive positions. For defense, you're gonna work on slips first and weaves. Because before you get hit with the punch, you wanna get out the way of the punch. You don't wanna get hit with the punch. So if you can get out the way of the punch, that's even better. And if your arms are in the right positions, even if you don't fully get out the way of the punch, your arm is protecting you. Even if I didn't fully get out the way, my arm is now in position to protect me. If someone comes from my body, then I can fire. But so now let's do it together. Lightly we'll do slips, 10 of them, and then we'll do 10 weaves. With the slip, you bend, think of a triangle. You bend on an angle. So you're gonna slip this way, you're gonna slip this way. So slip, slip, slip. You're gonna take slight steps with it. Slip, slip, slip. Yeah, slight steps with it. Nothing too extreme. Get a good bend in your knees. Let's slowly speed it up together. Keep your guard up the whole time. You wanna keep your guard up the whole time. And now we'll add weaves. Weaves are like this. You're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna take a step. I took a step over. I took a step over. I took a step over, right, But yeah, you take a step over. You take a step over. Let's do 20 of those as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I'll show you what defensive looks like, the defensive slips and weaves look like from a 360 rotation. So you fully understand how the body should stay in line in all positions. Now let's do another set together. Slip, 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 slip. Do it with me, guys. Slip, 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 slip. We're gonna commit to whatever side you're going. But you wanna be able to get back. That way, if something comes quickly. Next, we're doing weaves. So weave, 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 weave. Guys, you're doing great. Make sure you take the steps. You sit with the step. You're gonna sit with the step. You're gonna feel in your legs. You're gonna feel like a squat. This is why if you do the fundamental forms right, you'll still get a full body workout. That's the key. Dancers are people who try different sports. They fall in love with the sport and still get them in shape. This is what I want you to do. Fall in love with your skills and let it help you get in shape. So next, now we got the slips and the weaves. What we're gonna do is do pivoting. This is so vital. Movement is vital. You wanna be on the ball to your feet. You gotta have a rhythm. You gotta be light. You don't wanna be weighed down. You don't wanna be slow in the rate. You don't wanna feel like you're stagnant. You wanna be able to move. You wanna be able to move. You wanna be light. This is important, but the way we do this is we gotta understand each fundamental part. Now we talked about jabs, but movement is perfect for defense as well. Movement is, a lot of times I'll have punches come at me. Sometimes I won't slip. I take a step back. My movement made the punch miss. I'm on an angle, take a step back, he's out the way. Movement is key. So first what we're gonna practice is the pivot. So now we're aligned. We're gonna do 90-degree pivots. So you're gonna take your front foot, which if you're a southpaw or regular stance, and you're gonna take a step, but when you take a step, you're gonna pivot and turn on the ball of your feet. Now look at my feet closely so you fully follow. Pivot, 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 pivot. Now we're gonna pivot together. So when I pivot, you're gonna pivot with me, and we can both pivot at the same time and see 360 degrees. But I'll be doing it with you. You're gonna take a step with your front foot, you're gonna turn and follow me. Take a step with the front foot and turn and follow me. When you're going left, you're using your front foot. When you're going right, you're using your back foot. See, a lot of people, some people circle, other people take steps. But when you go this way, you're gonna go that, and you go like that. But the key with the pivot is it's a specific degree of turning. Pivot turns you a specific degree. When you learn how to turn a specific degree, that's the key so you can move on angles better. So first, let's do the pivot together. Pivot, pivot. Keep going, guys. Pivot. Keep it up. Pivot. Remember, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot. Let's do it together. Step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot. You can even add a little slip to the left side when you do the step pivot. This is what I like to do. I like to add a little slip. So I slip and pivot because the body weight helps you move to that side easier. So you're gonna slip, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot. And with the other way, when you're going this way, you step, pivot with your right foot. So you're gonna take a step, and then with this, it's a little different. You're gonna take a step, then you're gonna turn your feet, and that's how you pivot. So step, turn, step, turn. Now let's do it together. This is your back foot, this is your right leg. Let's do some pivots with this. You're gonna take a step with your right leg, turn. Step with your right leg, turn. Step with your right leg, turn. Wherever you're at, it's just mini circles. You're gonna go mini circles this way, you're gonna go mini circles this way. That's the whole point, because in boxing, it's fluent. It's like this. 1 minute I might be here, the next minute I might be here. The next minute, you might, and you're back. So having movement is key to be able to translate your skills correctly. Movement is a fundamental aspect of all sports. You guys are doing great, I'm proud of you. The more you combine the skills together, the better you'll be fundamentally. Now the next defensive maneuver we'll be doing is a simple one. You're just gonna put your arm up to block. You're gonna turn your front foot to the side that you're blocking on. So if I'm here, I turn this way, I'm blocking this way. That means I'm blocking head attacks. Some people like to combine things. They'll block while they slip. They'll block and slip at the same time. So let's just do this slowly together. So you're gonna block this way, that means you're turning your hip this way. And when you're blocking this way, that means you're turning your hip this way. But also, you don't wanna move like this and not have your feet move, because then you'll fall over yourself with your own momentum. And you have a chance of hurting your ankles or something if you don't properly allow fluidity to flow through your body, because you'll stop the own flow and that can harm you. So this is why doing it correctly is vital. So step, step, defense, 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 defense. Someone's gonna attack me, block. Attack, block. You're gonna block. You don't block, yeah, not block. Yeah, it's like that. We gotta keep blocking all that negativity out. Now, let's do 10 together, guys. Block, 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 block. Don't let anything get past your guard. You wanna keep your guard up. You wanna make sure your arms are covering you. These are your shields. It's so vital. Block, block, block. These shields are so vital. Remember that. These are your shields and they can protect you. They can go in, give you a full block or side. Now, something slight that I'll just mention, I'll go over it later in other videos, is a catch. A lot of times, if someone's throwing a jab at you, the defense for a jab is not only a slip, but you can catch it. So say if I was to throw a jab, a good opponent would catch it. I throw a jab, they catch. So that's how it works. All you do is put your right hand slightly in front like a baseball mitt catcher. You don't want it to hit down. You want to just catch it and then bring it right back to your side. So you're gonna catch. So if someone throws a jab, you catch. But matter of fact, let's do them both together. So we're gonna do 20 total jabs and catches. So jab, catch, jab, catch, jab, catch. And just remember, when you're catching, you're imagining a punch is coming at you. So you catch, jab, 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 catch. Great job, guys. That was another step and learning your mastery and skills and getting your body in the best shape possible. Remember, as we do these workout programs together and you challenge yourself, is that mastering the skills and ability is for you, so you can have it for life. So you want to train, get in the best shape of your life, but let's have fun while we do it. Let's keep a positive mentality and go hard and keep believing in yourself. These are fundamental things that'll make sure you keep focused, because it's not only about doing the workout, it's about the attitude you have towards the workouts you're doing, and it's also about how motivated you can stay throughout the months, the days, the years, however long you want to go on your fitness journey, which should be a lifestyle. So the key is to stay positive, keep believing in yourself, stay hungry for your own success, know that there's no limit on your potential, and even if you can't get it today, you'll get it tomorrow. And if you can't get it tomorrow, you'll get it the day after. The mentality is to never give up. And we'll keep getting better. We'll keep gradually getting our diet as good as it can get. We'll gradually push ourselves harder each day. Maybe get a gym membership. Maybe start walking before running. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta do it together and we gotta develop. So I want you to get in the best shape of your life. So now, when you're not doing the workout program videos, or at times things are too hard and you just wanna take it light, remember the fundamentals: the jab, the cross, the hook, the uppercut. Remember defense. Defense, slips and weaves, block, block. And you could drill these combos and start counting your own numbers. Start counting 50 punches, do 50 uppercuts. You know what I mean? Start building it up where you practice the moves, and it's called shadow boxing. That is one of the greatest fundamental abilities to get better in boxing, and also any type of martial art, and also any type of thing whatsoever. It's just, shadow boxing is there's no one in front of you, but you're doing the moves as if it's a live action. That's vital in order for you to get comfortable with the combinations, because eventually I want you to be able to pull out combinations non-stop and unload like it's nothing, and do it in the heat of the moment. And that's gonna get your heart rate up. It's gonna get circulation flowing. It's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna get you ready. It's gonna get you pumped for your life. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm Hyperbolic Workouts. Thanks for downloading the premium content, and I'm out of here. Keep going hard.